Hello and welcome to another iExplores. I'm your host Ian. Remember to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell which tells you when I've uploaded a new video. So okay, on with the video. Okay, on today's video we're going to have a look around the Grimsby Heritage Centre. Okay, so I'm just walking down Bridge Street and I've just seen, look at this. Someone's left the door open in the Albion. So I'm going to stick my camera right in there, look. Look at this. This is the Albion. I'm not going to go in there. There's some stairs up there, look. Way to the top. Looks like it's well dilapidated, doesn't it? Looks like a fireplace in the corner. I can't really make that out. I don't know what's around there. Okay, look at that. Let's move on. Okay, so we'll go up to the Corporation Bridge again. A quick look before we carry on into the Heritage Centre. As you can see where these tent things have been moving up. I don't know what they're for. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. So we'll look further down. Okay, moved a bit further down now. It's like things are starting to be done. I say I don't know what they have done. I can't really tell personally, but they will have done something. Let's march down a little bit. We'll go down this way. I'll keep the camera there. There we go. So basically still the same as last week, near enough. Okay, let's move on. Okay, behind me, as you can see there, is the Ross Tiger. And in there is the Heritage Museum. So we're going to go in there and have a look round. This is a plaque I missed off, look. I should have known. Very famous swimmer. That's an old telephone box and there's only one in town left and that's outside the Yarborough Hotel. Okay, let's go up these stairs. I did come here the other day, but this time I've bought my light. So there's a turbot on there, you can read that, reflected, and that's a cod. Okay, so up we go. Look at all this in here, so look. Some things in there. Let's go down this way. That's the education room, so I can't go down there. Let's go up these stairs. Some more things on all there. Fish and what have you. A herring. Mackerel. Up these stairs. As you can see there, the fish stock sign. The ton of the docks and that on there, look. I wonder what that is. So that's where we came in down there. Right, let's go around this way. Round. So you can see this, look. Red is port and green is starboard. I remember it by red wine. I don't know why that is. I was told it a while ago. And you got all things related to the ships for navigation. Obviously now we have sat nav, etc. That's a sextant in there. And there's a lead line that is used for depth. Find out what depth you're on. Obviously now we've got echo sounders and all sorts of things that do that. LiDAR and this, that and the other. There's all sorts of things to use. An old telescope in there. Okay, let's move around this way. A lovely ship in there. Okay, on to more things nautical. I can see there's a compass in there. More information about the ships there. That big ship up there, look at that. It's really nice. It's called the Spurn. These are all made by various people and collections. This is your more up-to-date navigation stuff on there. Various things on that one there. Information about the trawlers there in the 20th century. Okay, let's go around this way. Okay, we're going to another room now. Look, there's a seagull up there. There's a tackle there, look, for winching up things. And down there is typically what a backyard would be like in Grimsby back then. And see, there's a woman down there mending nets. And they used to do that. You can see in front of me there's a motorbike. We'll get closer to it. They have the authentic smells in here as well. Now there's the old outhouses, look. The dolly peg for washing. Hello up there. Hello. It's the sort of things you can't do, like leave your baby outside. Look, with the motorbike in the back there as well. This lady's doing the nets. Look at these carts. I used to make them when I was a kid, them. Craig using for soapbox now, I don't know, that Red Bull thing. Okay, let's carry on. And it says up there, the fish docks. Round this corner. Look at the size of this rope. Wow, that is big. Let's go over this way. And out there, look, on the deck, smoking his pipe. Okay, let's go through this door, see what's behind this one. Okay, so we're out on the bridge of a trawler. There's the helm, see navigation equipment, all these sort of things on here. This is the telegraph. Helm. There's Klingons out there, Captain. No, I won't bother doing that. But yeah, this is a periscope up there, another clock. And more radio equipment. Okay, let's go and have a look a bit further out. Oh, hang on, let me turn around, sorry. Some Bakelite switches on there. Phone obviously to call the engineers downstairs, maybe. Which is quite modern. This is a lot further on. Oh, there's a fire extinguisher up there as well. Look how old that is. Wow. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so now in the radio room. As you can hear in the background, that's the, he's actually saying the shipping forecast. I believe they still do that as well. And there's the old Morse code. If you remember the film Titanic, they used that for the first time in Marconi radio. He invented it. And it's there, look. It says there, Marconi telegram. Yeah. Oh, anybody remember doing that? The old football pools, is it? The Little Woods. I think it was that. Yeah. A friend of my mum's won that once. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I'm now in what's called the after cabin. I'm going to sit down, I'll take a seat. Ooh. There we go. Afternoon. All the plates there in these, so when the ship's moving them out, they don't move too far and fly all over the place, as you can imagine. In rough seas, it says about it all up there as well. Okay, there's the Grimsby town. The football, which I have done a video on. That's right. To make it, there's one or two as well. Okay, let's go through this door. There we go. All down there. It's the deck of a ship. And that aspect of the net is called the cod end, if I remember rightly, from my school days. But there we go. It all looks great. Oh, working our way down. Let's move along. Oh, that's that. See some of the rigging up there. The water flowing. So if the camera can pick that out, I'll do my best. There we go. Okay, let's move on. Through this door. See some more items on there. Braiding needles, it says of all different gauges. Beautiful models. A fishing smack. That's what they used to be like. No engines, no diesel, no steam at that time. We're in here. This is when it's really icy at sea. And up there, look, chipping the ice off. And down there are all the fish frozen. Wonder if that ice came from the ice factory. Maybe, but looking at this, they'll probably make their own. It's that cold. This way and go down these stairs. Okay, we're now in the boiler room. Folky is stoking it with coal, a pile of coal behind him there.
And you boil it with 3 fans.
Even the ice factory was powered by steam at one time.
And
same system.
When it was bad
Okay.
weather, it was a safe way.
Let's move on. Here's the old switchboard, look, maybe on the ships. Look at this, old Bakelite, probably, that is. The old switches there. They're lovely, look, tells you what the amps are, voltages. Okay, let's move on, let's go through this door. We've got them mending the nets, they did it all on board. There's all the fish in there. Really good. Wonder what it was really like. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we're now in the galley. This bloke is wrestling there. The ship seems to be at an angle. You can see he's coping with it there. He didn't eat well at sea. Look at that over there, look. Vim. Anybody remember that? Wow. Okay, let's go through this way. Here's some of the things at the outlook. It tells you the times at the Adam as well. 2 o'clock in the morning, 3. Yeah, on them shits is a 24-hour job. You obviously did get rest, but you can imagine you wouldn't get much if the seas was rough. Or you had to get into port with the tide. We turn this round. Bloke's resting there, look. After an hard shift outside. Having a cup of tea, reading a book. Absolutely brilliant. There's a cat down there. Okay, let's go through this next door. Okay, so we're coming to another room now. Just sending them up to the top lot.
Now one of the sides of that was...
Look at this. This is landing.
40 men.
Landing the fish. The guys at the top taking off is called the lumpers, which it says on there. I had the privilege of working on the docks when the lumpers were still there, and they used to use those. This is back in the late 80s, well mid 80s I was there. I've seen one of these in action, lifting the kit boxes off. And these, look at these scales as well. Okay, let's move on through here. Well, you can get a sub, look. £5 back in them days and buy a lot of things. I don't think it buys much now. Somehow. Shows you all the vessels up, some of the Ross fleet on there and some of the other ones. A lot of trawler owners got quite rich off the sea, which is great really, but now it's completely gone. You come and get your wages, look. Settling up office it was called. If you was a skipper, it says you would get £62 a week. Crikey. What's that? Spending 20 hours a day fishing. £6 a week. God, eh? A lot of hard work for that. But you see, but that then it was different. Obviously, it was worth more. So let's move on to this. Look at this floor. There's a captain there, look, telling this lady that he's one of her sons or whichever was lost at sea. And I'll show you that later when we move around, because there's a poster about it. But this is a typical room back then. Look at the old radio at the back there. And the old fireplace. I've seen one of these before in a real house. When we had coal fires, look. Okay, let's move on. Now, this one, we all love doing. Yeah, I remember my granddad's range being like that. Only it was not at the back like that, it was turned round, you could only see the back of it. So the corner of Gilby Road and Pyewyke, if anybody if you want to know that one, that's where it was. I don't know what it is now, but okay, let's go in this one. Now this one you'll really like. This is the pub. This is the Freeman's, the barmaid there, look. When they used to pull pints. All sorts of various bottles up there and that. Good price. I have to work this out what they are, but very cheap. Look, another cigarette advert. You can't do that nowadays and play tennis. Wow. The dartboard over there. Pianos. Most pubs had them because obviously no jukeboxes, so you had somebody playing it all the time. The old till there. Let's just put that around that side, see that? And old money on there, look. Okay, I don't usually leave a pub early, so I'm going to put myself in the picture. I'm in the pub now, look, see? Pint, please, love. Cheers. Right, let's go. See you, lads. Okay. Okay, so I've now left the Freeman's Arms, which I'll show you the front of it there. It was a Hewitt's. The Freeman's Arms is still there down Freeman Street. I believe it's still in the same place originally. Look at some of these various items around. See, there's the outside. Look, we're going to go on that Ross Tiger shortly. Some of the baskets to bring the fish up in. Down there, all the ropes. This is a fishing smack. That guy there up the rigging. There's a Grimsby Rubber Company. I believe that was on the docks. And I was saying about that trawler, that was a disaster. I was just telling you about. If you can read that. I don't know what these are. Oh, that is. But I know what that is. That was to put your kit boxes in and move them around with the fish in it. Okay, there's a Lambretta there. Now look at this shop. Look at the old clay pipes and things they've got in there, look. Wow. The things they used to do back then. This is a newsagent's, obviously Sweet and Tobacco and that. There's a sign up there. You see Woodbines, my granddad had them. Obviously you can't advertise any more cigarettes. There's been a lot said about them during the many times, but you know. These are weighing scales. Put the fish on, there was some back in there. It's all scaled up, see how much you weigh. You used to have these in toilets in town at one point, if I remember rightly. The ladies' shop, let's go around this side. I say there's that Rubber Company again, I'll do that. The coal salt. Now the one down, just off Pasture Street crossing there, somebody bought the building and took the sign off it, the modern sign, and found a sign under it which said the Grimsby Coal Salt Tanning Company on it, which I did put on a video before. Look at these boatless guys working on it. Imagine going to the North Sea in one of them. Whoa, they're having to fill it with fish as well. Amazing. What they did back then. See all the things in the window there, these fishing lot. There's a bell. Hondo, it says, I think, 1961. Some of the lamps that they had on the ships, I would have thought. Let's move down this way, along the ship there. These in the window, look. BP. It's that one, Shell. Was it that? Pratt's, that says on there. Look at these. Wow, these look like demonstration piece. That looks like an otter board. If I'm wrong, please tell me in a comment. That says Northern Pride, London on it, that bell. Ah, there's a barrel. Now, I believe that came from the ice factory. I'm not sure, but it's definitely a barrel there. All the things down there, look. Okay, so we've come to the end of this section of the video. I'm now going to move on and go and have a look at the Ross Tiger. So I'll see you on the Ross Tiger shortly. Okay, so we've come to the end of another video. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers to the channel, much appreciated, and for all you watching my content. And on that note, I will see you all next time on the next video. Bye for now.